Hello, preschool friends. Welcome back to my home on this Friday. And Friday means that it's the beginning of the weekend, and it also means that I am here to read you a bedtime story. So the book I chose to read you today is The Napping House. And The Napping House was written by Audrey Wood. And the illustrator of this book is Don Wood. So that means that the person who wrote the words, the author, and the person who drew the pictures is the illustrator. They both have the same last name, Wood. So let's take a look. The Napping House by Audrey Wood. There is a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. And in that house there is a bed, a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that bed there is a granny, a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that granny there is a child, a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that child, there is a dog, a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that dog, there is a cat, a snoring cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that cat there is a mouse, a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that mouse there is a flea. Can it be? A wakeful flea? On a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dreaming dog, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. A wakeful flea who bites the mouse. Oh no, get the little mouse. Who scares the cat. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Who claws the dog. Who thumps the child. Oh no. Who bumps the granny. Who breaks the bed. Oh no. In the napping house where no one now is sleeping. But it looks like the sun came out and it's morning. And look, there's even a, what is that with all the different colors? A rainbow. So I hope you enjoyed that story, The Napping House. And some of you may have heard that one before. It's one of my favorites. So guess who came back? It's Bedtime Bunny, and Bedtime Bunny wanted to say goodnight to all of Bedtime Bunny's friends, right? Okay, say goodnight, Cameron, and goodnight, Kellen. Good night, Wilson. Good night, Addison. Good night, Maxon. Good night, Ariana. And good night to Ella. And good night, Vera. And good night, Adam. Good night, Aaliyah. Good night, Charlotte. And good night, Joseph. And good night to Mia. So I hope you all have a wonderful night tonight. Do you ready? say good night. Good night from Bedtime Bunny, and I will see you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.